Okay, good afternoon. For some people who have just joined us, in today's session, presentation, we are presenting StellarIDE. We are presenting StellarIDE, and I'm called Alozas Muhereza, and you can access StellarIDE, whatever I'm going to be explaining in this demo, at stellaride.dev. And in StellarIDE, we are solving this problem, like with that started with this tagline that a barrier is not always what a technology. Sometimes the first step in every technology you learn, and the first step is the always hard. Let's say someone is to introduce you to Python, okay, each and everything. The first steps, if at all you get the first steps, everything becomes easy. Like for here, for StellarIDE, many developers, the first step on building on Soroban or on Stellar, it's not about writing a smart contract. Writing a smart contract is the easiest part to this part, but the problem here is installing Rust, configuring Wasm files, and setting up what Stellar command line. In Stellar command line, it runs what many dependencies, plus troubleshooting the PC on local environment, so that you can write smart contract in VS Code. As I said, that writing a smart contract here is not the hardest part. The hardest part is doing configuration and installation phases. And where you find that also most devs have different pieces. Sometimes you find that Rust is installed. Rust, they need what different configuration processes. But here, currently developers discover sort of and through documentation, communications, communities, plus workshops. But uh, during workshops, like in today's session, if I told them to teach about sort of smart contract, let's say I want to introduce you to how to write a smart contract. It means right now we need what install Rust, configure Wasm files, setting up what their commander. Me, I believe that currently, if at all you don't have someone who knows how to do all those steps, you cannot take yourself through that process. For I believe I'm right. For some devs in their building, am I right? Thumbs up. Like most of the events, if at all you are to introduce newbies, you need to be there to guide them each and everything up to installation phase, up to writing a smart contract. But here, before I go for our solution, I need us to first answer this question. What if you could just open your browser and start building on Solopan? Like currently in StellarIDE, we believe that the current development setup can create friction for developers coming into what in Solopan. But right now, I don't want us to assume that I'm right. I want to get feedback from you guys. I have this question for you. If you want to build on Solopan today, what would be the barrier that can stop you from writing one building on Solopan? Anyone with an answer? You can raise up your hand. And like the question is, if currently you want to build on Solopan, what could be the barrier? You want to build on Stellar, or you want to introduce someone new in writing a smart contract using Solopan? What could be the problem?
Thank you. Yes. About smart contracts, it is very hard to start developing a smart contract without knowledge, and even when given the knowledge, it is hard for you because the steps are very many, of which of them cannot be adopted by someone who has just started. So I think by developing StellarIDE, it's going to these steps because the installations, they really
Okay, thank you, Mr. JP. And maybe we can have someone else who can answer this question in a different way. Like if at all you want to start building on Soroban, what could be the barrier? Yeah. Just I don't want to assume that I'm right in whatever the problem I'm solving. I want to be sure that I'm with the right people who are facing this problem. You can raise your hand and you talk, or you can unmute it.
Okay, me, I would also agree with John in the fact of complexity that it is because you have asked for a first time person who's just building, starting out. So the complexity alone in starting out is a barrier already. So the things, the steps are many, and someone can easily leave, may fail even to build because even maybe the first steps are very, very complicated in terms of language, firstly, and application also, to implementation of those things. And most developers who are also just starting out really maybe, for example, the machines alone are not that they cannot hold up a lot of these requirements that are needed. So you find that that alone pushes them out. So that is one of the biggest issues that they are facing: complexity.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kadimo. Yeah, that's some question marks set out. Installation learning class, understanding scope and testing and deployment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have some question marks here. Like most of the things like we face from developer setting up and installation, learning Rust, understanding Soroban, testing and deployment, knowing where to start, and is there something else I have left among those things? And that one it will take us what our solution, what we offer at StellarIDE. What if a building on Soroban start with what with a browser where you can open, build, test, and audit and deploy what a smart contract instead of spending the first hours like 2 hours like setting up environment like through all installation phases. You just open a web browser, you access StellarIDE.dev, you start writing a smart contract what instantly. Traditionally, we have been doing it in this way: install, configure, debug, run, and build. But currently on StellarIDE.dev, you open, create, build, test, and deploy. You don't need any installation, you don't need any configuration, but everything is what in one workshop. Like right now, our features we have uh, browser ID, we have build, we have test, uh-huh, audit, which is secure, then deploy on Star Network. Then push and pull. We integrated a GitHub what? GitHub feature where you can pull and push what a project on your GitHub. And instead of right now, instead of talking about slides, I think I'm ready to do what a demo. Am I clear on that? Thumbs up or any question for now? I think right now let's do what a demo right now. Yeah, you can access StellarIDE at stellar.dev, stellaride.dev on your web browser. Uh-huh. Writing smart, write solvent contracts what in the browser. This is the landing page, each and everything. Uh, our core features we have I explained the core features in the demo. Right now, let's get started. You can create account using what? Continue with GitHub or with Google. Let me continue with what? With Google. Me, I already have an account. Mhm. Now, so far, this is the dashboard. I have 3 projects to my side, but if at all you want to import a project from GitHub, just do like this. Because if at all you log in using your GitHub, it will fetch all repositories you have in something like this. Or you just put here a repository you want what to pull. It will come here on your keyboard. Or you create a new project. By creating a new project, we have many templates where we have uh, rank contract, hello world, we have token contract, NFT, voting, escrow. Like you can start with any. Maybe let me say what voting what contract. Let me create it. Uh, the missing name.
Let me just go back.
You saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have created a new project. It is for voting. Like you're writing a smart contract. All of you know about voting application, how they look, how they work on Web3. This is the code. It is a template. It is a default code. But you can change and you do what? You do your rules basing on how you want your application to behave. Currently, this is the number. We have mainnet, we have compiled, test, deploy, audit, docs. You can access their docs from here. Or if at all you're a newbie on this environment, you can access it from here. User guide, it tells you each and everything, how the process is to do. Like what is right your smart contract using editor, compile errors, then deploy mainnet, like each and everything. It explains how you can do each and everything from here. Then for developers, you can technical what overview. You can understand how StellarIDE works from this side, from this documentation. It has a documentation for technical people and non-technical people. Then also, let me come, let me come back here. Also, we have live collaboration where if at all you want to share the same environment with your team. Let's say you are three and you are developing it, you are collaborating on the same what smart contract. You can share from here. Let me show you something. Maybe let us first what test the main features where we have I will do what compile the smart contract. Let's say you have written what your smart contract from each and everything from here. We'll compile a smart contract by clicking a button. You will see each and everything in a minute. You can see from each and everything from here. Instead of doing installation phases, but here you just click compile, even you don't write the code. Each and everything will come here instead of writing the code here. Because me here, I believe that if at all you are doing what we are doing here in a VS Code, if at all you don't have strong internet, something like that, it will take you some good minutes. And if at all I was introducing you guys to solve and smart contract, but now we'll be still what installing Rust. But right now we are able to compile a smart contract instantly. Yeah, it's coming. Let's give it a minute. I believe you are seeing the interface, how it is. I would like to get your feedback, you guys. Gio said you can be also what navigating, and you see where you can give me good feedback where to improve, basing on the current sessions we had with some developers. They suggested some features like AI feature. I have it there. We have uh, they suggested the also collaboration. I have it there. I think it's done from here. For AI feature, you can say what explain this contract what code. It will explain very well. But here you have what to provide it what is called positive and economic what access to your environment, for security reasons. But if at all you copy and give it, it will explain. Even right now, when you say you tell it that you give me like reporting what application, something like that, it will explain each and everything. It will give you the code, just copy and paste it, and you run and compile it. Now we have done the first part process for wasm file. It is there. Now you go for deployment. I have not tested the smart contract. Let's see what it test what deployment. Deployment, we have different ways how you can do it. You can connect the wallet where we are using what Stellar uh, wallet kit, where we have all these wallets. They need to be installed on as on your Chrome, like each and everything. You have to be having accounts on these wallets, or you can just generate what a wallet here. Click on generate a wallet. It will generate. Then it will be what a separate key, each and everything. Then you can fund it using what you can fund it. After funding, after funding, as you know, all the processes in writing a smart contract up to the deployment. Then you can say what deploy with what generated wallet. Then our process, it will start from here. You can see from our terminal what is taking place, because traditionally you have to write the code for deployment. You put the what you are going to deploy to each and everything. Let's wait for the deployment phase and it finishes and we see. As it is coming, also you can access Stellar resources from here. Slogan docs, Stellar commander and docs. You can join our community using what on Stellar Discord. Then Stellar Lab you can access here where you can generate what a wallet from. You can verify your smart contract from Expert Explorer. You can access Horizon APIs. You can access Stellar. Yes, SDK, Solban, what examples, Solban, SDK, Rust, each and everything from this platform. It's the running platform currently. Yeah, it's deploying. Let's give it some minutes to finish. I believe if at all right now we'll be writing a smart contract traditionally. Right now we cannot reach at this stage very fast because we have used few minutes to reach here. Yeah. Thumbs up. Are you seeing my screen? Is there someone with a question as it is deploying? Right now we are deploying on Star Testnet. You can see from here. If at all you want to manage, you switch from here. minutes when you are going to be deploying the smart contract to be used by people. Yeah, to your side you can navigate and you choose any template you want.
Because plus you got the charge. Plus you take phone.
Yeah, let's wait. I think we have network issues. On my side, internet is very slow, but let's wait for it to lower it to higher information.
Network is good. First begin. Oh, we got it. Further.
Uh, Guys, I think our contract is done with deploying it. So far, you can easily see our contract ID. You can also see our transaction hash, which is here. Then also you can verify our contract from here, like where it is deployed from here. You can put this link here, then you see where it is deployed and at what time and what it costs. Our contract is deployed successfully. If at all you come here, where is the time span? Yeah, this is our link. Now I think it is proved that you can write a smart contract from this StellarIDE and you deploy it. Yeah. So far, that's the StellarIDE currently what it does. And continue with my slides. This is it was a quick demo showing you guys how you can use what smart contract, StellarIDE writing smart contract, where you can write, so you can create what more files from here, and also you can import, you can share, and you can collaborate with more people in the same environment. You can also what put the smart contract from here. You can also use what AI chat. Also AI can explain what fix with AI. Also explain what the smart contract, each and everything from one environment. And instead of then, if I am continuing with my slides, let's say the next slide is about our business model. Let me talk about our business model as StellarIDE. We are following this. We have free version for StellarIDE where you learn anything. Where you can access a web browser ID. Current is for free. You can learn basic sort of manual development, starter templates where you can choose which template to use. We have network deployment, we have basic learning modules, community resources, each and everything you can access it for free on StellarIDE. But for pro, build and deploy, for serious work individuals and developers, currently live collaboration is for free. But with time, we want to make it for, you can pay for it for some features. Then also where we have team projects, project management, deployment environments like Basit or what team subscription. Then also I talked about for serious developers here in StellarIDE, advanced templates. If at all you need reach the smart contract what template, you can also access it using on what StellarIDE.dev. Advanced deployment what tools, security, advanced security checks, but you want to check your smart contract very well. Also, more project what capacity. So right now you cannot have like 10 projects on StellarIDE, but you want to have like 10 plus others. You are going to be what paying subscription what monthly. Yeah, that's our business model. We have free and where you can pay also. Yeah, so far that's it. That's about StellarIDE. Maybe if at all anyone with a question, you can raise your hand and you ask it. We have done I have done a problem statement, explanation, our solution, what we are providing, our core features we are having, then also a quick demo, then our plus our business model. If at all you have any question about StellarIDE, you can raise your hand and ask. I will answer. Also, I would like after questions, maybe feedback from you guys. Yeah, thank you. Okay, if at all you want, also if at all you want to give a feedback on StellarID, if at all it's not right now, you can access our form on stellar.dev from here, give feedback where you can, how was your experience using what StellarID? What would you like most about what StellarID? What features should we add next? And would you recommend someone what use StellarID? And the final suggestions, then you submit. Yeah, you can give the feedback on StellarID using what on this navbar link. But right now, I would like your feedback from you guys right now. Sorban, Robers, I would like your feedback currently. Mr. Osako, you can talk.
Yes, please, can you hear me? Yes, good afternoon to you all. Thank you very much. Greetings from Kosako. Yeah, that is computing students for Kabbalah University. Also happy and delighted to have attended such an event, and of course our own showcasing such things shows that we really have put in a lot, and we have students that can really lead us far a lot in tech. Basically, for me, it goes to one thing. Can you get back to the IDE? Just it's a compliment. Uh,
Documentation. Yeah.
yeah, you can get back to the terminal, the real command line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. You realize most of the times, when something is always good and guys like to use it, they always go with the first impression of the front end. Yeah, it's really good. The colors are really nice, but I just have an inquiry. It's sort of an inquiry or suggestion. How about you change a little bit on the font of the letters? Perhaps it would give you the best of it, and yeah, guys would like to use it. You know, at times when you're using something and you encounter it and you find like the font doesn't come out how to explain how you expected it to be. Sometimes it gives you a dull impression and you feel like you don't want to recommend it. Yeah, I feel like it's nice, it's the best, but sometimes it gives you a dull impression. How about you rectify that one as well, and maybe it gives you something good? Yeah, otherwise everything is fine. And thank you very much, Mr. Aloysius.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rocky. Also, maybe to get a good feedback from you, you can access our form from here. Giving feedback on this form, you can put that feedback on this form so that we can get it and we see very well. You get,
Okay, okay, it's okay, Mr.
yeah.
Aloysius. Thank you very
Anyone
much.
with another feedback from here? Yeah, John Baptist.
I was writing you can
I think on this part of importing, uh, here, maybe let me do a quick demo on it. Uh, for importing a project from GitHub, it has to be, we have checklists. It has to be on, it has to be a smart contract, not any other project, maybe Python project or the Django project. It has to be a sort of one smart contract project. You cannot, here I have what, many projects. You can see engagement plus a lot of projects, but the project you have to import, it has to be in the structure for Solban smart contract. We have checklists. That's why it's refusing. You're getting it. Yeah, maybe you can try writing a smart contract, or you write a smart contract from here and you push it on GitHub. You push it on GitHub. Yeah, by creating a repo note on GitHub as usual, then you put here the repo, then you push. It will go. Yeah. Any other feedback? Any other feedback, guys?
I don't have any feedback, sir.
My question is answered. Me, I want to ask you that if you can do it quarterly.
Okay, someone has asked in chat that if at all you can code using StellarIDE in a project, StellarIDE is specifically for Solvent smart contracts only. Yeah, Solvent smart contracts, because you cannot compile any other project, maybe it's a demo project or REST project. But if at all it is a smart contract, it will what? We write a smart contract. Yeah, the way I explained here on my first slides, that StellarIDE is the problem we are facing. I think for you join the late, building on Solpan, you have to what, install Rust each and everything. It's all about writing a smart contract StellarIDE. Yeah, maybe. But now I would like you can access StellarIDE.dev and you give your feedback from there. Also, if at all you are willing to contribute on this open source project, also you can contribute on it, and you can access more resources from here, and you read each and everything on StellarIDE from this platform. But I would kindly request you guys to give more feedback on this one, where to improve. Our next phase on StellarIDE, what we are going to do currently is to put a guiding learning path for someone who wants to learn about Solopane from the start up to advanced developer, school modules. Yeah, that is the next feature that we are going to bring, and also enhancing on basing on your user feedback. Yeah. Let me wait for your feedback in a Google form. Yeah, thank you guys. Maybe if at all there is anyone with a question, you can ask.